glad to be here tonight. Pancreatic cancer is a very sneaky disease. I almost did not detect it. While at work on a Friday, I thought I noticed a yellow pallor to my skin. Then during the weekend, my husband commented I looked like a yellow canary. But I felt fine. True, I was having frequent trips to the bathroom, but I was sure it was the stomach virus that was going around. When I returned to work on Monday, a friend approached me. "Patti," she said, "are you feeling okay? You look yellow to me, and I hope it isn't anything serious." I knew something was wrong. I called my doctor that very day. The preliminary biopsy results changed my life forever and devastated my family. I had pancreatic cancer. The tumor had strangled the bile duct at the head of my pancreas, and that is what was causing my jaundice. The tumor was operable, and that only happens about 25% of the time. I was already beating the odds. The search for the best cancer care was on. For me, it is the University of Nebraska Medical Center, Dr. Sasson, Dr. Grimm, and their team of pancreatic cancer warriors. The infamous Whipple surgery loomed in my future. In the time allotted us before the surgery, my husband and I cried and talked, making sure we said to each other everything we had in our hearts for each other. I had intimate, private farewell talks with each of my children and their spouses. I received last rites according to my faith. I had been told I had only a 4 to 6% chance of beating this disease. But then this thought occurred to me. Why couldn't I be one of the 6%? My husband and family agreed. The evening before my surgery, I was surprised by a car flash mob. Dozens of people drove to my rural residence. The cold, snow on the ground, dreary and rainy evening didn't stop them from walking up my long driveway. They were carrying handmade posters and saying, "Happy birthday." Yes, I was going to spend my birthday in the hospital fighting for my life. There were lots of hugs, and then they sang, "You are my sunshine." Wow. The next morning in the hospital, as I was being rolled toward the operating room, I felt as though 1,000 arms were caressing me. It was the love of Jesus and the support of so many people praying for me. Instead of a full Whipple, the doctor removed my entire pancreas, which made me a diabetic. Still, it was a wise decision, since a later pathology report had shown the cancer had spread throughout my entire pancreas. Also removed were my spleen, gallbladder, and some of my colon. For the next 10 days, I survived on powerful drugs that made me paranoid and a diet of ice chips. I was in pain, but I was alive. Finally, after 13 days, I was released from the hospital. But a small leak in my colon sent me back and into the ICU. This meant a second surgery, the removal of more colon, and a major setback in my recovery. My husband describes it as if we were in an episode of The Twilight Zone, reliving a bad dream, only this time a little worse. This hospital stay lasted 16 days. The road to recovery included chemo treatments that leave you tired and weak, hospital trips for an abscess, fever, and the inevitable hernia operation, followed by physical therapy. What next? Walk, commanded the PA. I did, and I've been walking ever since. Pancreatic cancer solved one of life's mysteries for me. How strong is my faith in God? My life had been blessed with family, friends, and up until pancreatic cancer, good health. Would I turn against God and blame Him for my cancer and a lifelong sentence of diabetes? Amazingly, I have come to know and love Jesus even more. I believe that those who have lost their lives to pancreatic cancer are in heaven, and we are left to continue the fight. I continue the fight every day by keeping my doctor appointments, exercising, taking my pills, monitoring my blood sugar, and dosing with insulin. I enjoy life's pleasures to the fullest. I no longer just think about things, but I'm actually doing them. I have finished scrapbook projects. I am chasing my dream to publish my fiction novel. I joined my church choir. I've become a speaker. In closing, I want to share my favorite S words with you. There's 4 of them. Spirit, God's strength for a positive attitude. Spouse, He gives me a shove when I need it. Survivor, at this time I would like to invite every survivor out there to please come join me on the stage. We are amazing. Any survivors out there like to come join me? And my final S word, supporters, you are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patti, for joining us here tonight and inspiring us with your story. These survivors up here are a symbol of hope for all of us in the pancreatic cancer community. They remind each of us every day why we continue to work so hard to change the course of this disease. To all of the survivors here tonight, we honor you in your journey. You motivate us with your fight against pancreatic cancer, and we support you and we commend you in your strength and spirit. Join me in acknowledging the strength and determination of all of our survivors here tonight. That's right. We are so grateful for all of our survivors and also for those who have bravely fought this disease and could not be here with us tonight. Let's take some time to honor and remember all of those who have fought pancreatic cancer with a moment of silence.